Alright, welcome to the part 2 of the development of the kitchens.webic.com, which is going to be developing the Buildmasters website using the stencil system that we have developed, and we'll see how fast we can do it. Basically, in the part 1, my recommendation is to go and check out that video. We went through the process of setting up the workspace, configuring the WordPress installation, getting all of the tools together, PHP Storm connecting through FTP. All of that took about 20 minutes to get to the stage here. Right now that we can now continue and actually add things. There's a lot of built-in functionality, hovers, ability to quickly assemble navigation menu, and some really cool interactive elements. So we're going to continue with it right now and basically assemble the rest of the website. And we'll get started. So I'm going to launch the PHP Storm right now. Looks like we have it already configured for kitchens, just like from our last tutorial, .webic.com. Now we have really cool style sheet, which basically has variable names. You can declare one variable. You can declare a variable and its parameter, and then it's going to change multiple different things inside the website, inside the style sheet, which allows you to really do a lot of customizations really quickly for things that you don't need to spend too much. You don't need to spend too much time on configuring things. Like the header and the footer might always have the same color, so we can just declare one parameter in one place and it's going to affect other things on the website. For example, in our style sheet we can see that the header is black, so we're going to go to PHP Storm and header line, going to change it to black, save it, refresh it. Now it's black. And sometimes variable is just in one place. I think that's the case with this one. But other times it's used throughout the website. So we do have some things that will take quite a bit more time. And you're welcome to skip through sections of this tutorial. I'm not sure if that's if this can be called tutorial, but this item is different from what we have in our stencil, so we'll need to modify the left hand section. But the logo on the right hand side, we can remove it. This is configured in the home page, home page. You can see that a lot of this is already preloaded. You can remove the logo, display logo, no. Button URL, that's going to be schedule consultation. I'm going to just leave it as hashtag for now. And then we're just going to change the titles here. Kitchen remodel. And then we're going to also change quite a few things in future, like once we finish coding the whole thing. So that we can actually optimize it for SEO. Green wheel, and then we have the phone number. We'll do a break tag, and then 864 729 141. You know what? Let's link this one up. So we're going to do a ref equals to tell. So it's always good to remember how to code. There's a lot of tools right now that allow you to not code. It's always a good idea to have a little bit of knowledge on how to code things. There we go. See, we linked up the telephone. Alright, so we're going to really spend some time now to style this one. It's probably going to take 20 minutes. We'll see how fast we can run with it. So, kitchen remodel. This is the VAH1 text. Going to grab the color first. I'm just copying the color from. So this is the hero text, right? Hero text. Hero section. Hero text. See, this is why we really want to have the variables, because you don't have to jump around the whole page to find things. You can just quickly and easily find them in different places, like right at the top. And this one is the hero submessage. Also uses the same hero text, which we actually need to change it to white. So in this case, I'm actually going to just jump down to this location, and we're going to specify white color here. I'm not too concerned about butchering up this style sheet, because it's meant to be changed when we're actually building things. It's not meant to be modified. For the original template, but it's definitely meant to be changed up when you're actually actively working with something. See, if we change up the A link here, it's going to affect everything, which we don't want to. So we want to have it specific to this section here, which is the section class. Should have an ID for it, but it's okay, we can specify it with the section class. So I'll just copy the section class here. This is the global declarations. It's fine. We'll just go here. And then we'll do there we go. Now it's white. I remember when I was programming things, I would spend hours upon hours watching other developers program things on YouTube. That's how I learned how to program. I wonder if you're in the same boat, looking at me here programming things now. Well, I was watching people who knew a lot more than I do, actually. Even right now, I don't know that well how to program, but it's enough to get by and run a small business. Text transform uppercase. I really wonder what font they used. They used Impact. Wait, see, that's why I hate when my designer uses something strange. I think this has been compressed. Actually, it's not. I was afraid that she compressed it. Yeah, it's good. Alright, so I'm going to stop at this. Might want to align it center. Text align center. And yeah, let's just upload it like this here. Where does it go to? VA underscore text TH1. Let's search it by this. TH1. There we go. Don't need to double like this. Alright, so that's good. We're going to now work on this black box over here, semi-transparent, which looks really cool. And before that, let's just replace the background image so we can actually see what we're working with. I'm going to download the header background image. I'm going to add an image here, upload files, select files, open, select, update. There we go. Let's work on this background picture. So first thing I need to figure out, how the heck did I program this? Do I have a box with which I can work already? And it looks like I do. It's called WA underscore left text. We do have the 500 some pixel declaration, the width of it. And then we also have the standard one. So let's apply changes here. Background color. Let's just give it just black. And then we're going to take this cursor and just slide it over like this. Alright. It doesn't have to be exactly to what designer has put together. Try to be close enough. Okay. And then we're going to give it border, solid, 1 pixel. I like to start with 1 pixel. We can increase it if we need to. I think this is more like 2 pixels. Yep. And then I'm going to give it border radius of 5 pixels. Then we also want to give it some padding so that things don't stick to the edges, just in case if we're looking at the small mobile devices or something. And then we also want to add the background image of this logo, which we have over here. See, we have a logo. And this logo and I'm not too good in Figma. There we go. Getting closer. So this is the rectangle. This is the vector image. Export PNG. Export vector. Vector.png. Going to go to media. Select file, vector, grab this, and just copy the whole thing. background repeat, no repeat, background position, center, background size, contain, and size, no. That I need to look up, how to reduce the background image size. Okay, I was really close. There we go, background size. 200 pixels, let's make it 250 pixels. 40, yep, there we go. Alright, and text align, centering. I'm happy with this. Let's upload this so we don't lose the changes. SA dot okay, not bad. We saved our changes. Let's work on this one. So we want to reduce the spacing slightly. I want to get the green wheel really highlighted here to make it bigger. So this is just paragraph tags. I'm going to break this up a little bit. I want to have green wheel as H2. You know what? Kitchen remodel in green wheel. That should be an H1 tag altogether for search engine optimization purposes. So we'll have to do a little bit of a trick here. Let's go to pages, home page. Green ball. Let's give this a break. Span class green wheel. This is completely not kosher, but you've got to do what you've got to do. So this is something that you would really not do when it's and you're trying to match graphic designers' design, but in our case what we're building is a search engine optimized website, so it's important that we optimize it. Greenville South. We really want to be specific about the location. Yep, it's going to look slightly different from what designer has created, but it doesn't matter, because we really want to make sure that we can get the best results when it comes to optimization. Font weight, and this font doesn't really respond too well to I also don't want to change the style too much, otherwise Google might treat it as two different things. Then we can reduce the rank. Let's just keep it like this. Oops. Did I link this incorrectly? Yeah, this is not linked correctly. This should link to a phone number. Okay, I might have just made a mistake with a little bit of HTML programming. Yeah, there we go. That's what it's supposed to do. I think I should not have added the dashes in there. I think that was the problem with that phone number. So book a class, we're going to change it to whatever designer has put together. So schedule a consultation. I will not care about the capital letters because I'm just going to change that inside the styling of the button. Text transform uppercase. We custom. Let's just do it this way. Alright, and then we want to change the colors of the button for it to be blue. Blue? Yep. So for that we're just going to go up here, and then we'll have the global changes. Hero section. Main button in the hero. Let's update this. Like this. Let's check it out. There we go. Looks good. I think I'm off on the space in here a little bit, so definitely want to increase the space under the consultation button just slightly. Good. No padding. Should be margin. How about if we apply this to the box? padding. What do we have here? 10 pixels. So 10 pixels from the top, that's fine. Right 10 pixels. Bottom 20 pixels. Let's do 40 pixels. Yeah, that's more like it. Then 10 pixels from the left. Yeah, I think now it's more or less centralized. Let's see. See, I told you it's going to take about 20 minutes to just build this one section. Programming takes time. Yeah, let's remove the, or maybe this is good. Yeah, let's just keep it this way. I'm pretty happy with the button and the section here. I think it looks good. And the most important thing is like we have really good search engine, the target keyword. Kitchen remodel in Greenville, South Carolina is a good keyword to go after. So we're going to just keep it this way. And I think we're pretty much done with the header section. Look at this. We want to add the navigation menu. That's simple. Menus. Now we have home page, portfolio, we're going to update the links later. Going to have a problem now. The breakpoints too far. Okay, I think this is much better. So we're going to update the margins and paddings. By the way, this tutorial was not pre-prepped. I'm still learning how to build websites efficiently and fast, so we are what you're seeing here is really a trial run of us building a website efficiently and quickly. Alright, so I think it's pretty good. So far we've done a good job. We do need to link up the social media buttons. So we're going to go to the settings over here. No, the settings. There's two settings here. This one. And we have the social icons here. So let's go to settings here, and then we're going to go to the social. This is legal social here. So we're going to do Facebook. Then we have the Pinterest. And then we have Instagram. And then we have YouTube. I'll have to find their YouTube channel. There we go. YouTube. And this one we can remove. Generally, building a website like this is faster than building it other methodologies. If you find a way how to build a website faster than this, let me know. I'm all ears. But the goal is to make sure that we can customize things so that we can change it to any design that a client might request without having to spend way too much time recoding things. Alright, so in terms of the visual builders, I know about visual builders. We work with a lot of visual builders. I don't mind using visual builders, but I haven't found a way how to build high quality websites with them fast in a modular approach, like what we're doing here with Buildmasters. Something that can be scaled easily. Alright, so we're going to end this tutorial at this. So we have modified the header, navigation menu. We've built this custom box with the button here, schedule consultation, and the next sections. In the next video, we're going to work on the next sections of the website, and probably we'll be able to knock out the rest of the website in the next half an hour.